Alright class, so welcome back to our invoice design in CorelDRAW. So now at this point, this is where we now input necessary information into this invoice. So we can start from let's go back to our toolbar and select our text tools. So I have to type invoice all in capital letter, then Control A. So we can come to the home tab here and change the font type. So make use of Roboto Black. Roboto Black. So I can increase the font size to, let me see, okay, 48, and then I'll put it here. This can be here. So now with this, and the next thing is that I have to go back to text tools again and type the company name, Excel graphics, and multimedia. Then Control A to highlight. Then I'll change the font type to looking at Roboto medium. Then I click on my pick tools now and I'll take it right here. Then I'll change the color to white. Okay, so now here it's going to be, so I'll go back to my text tools, and at this point here it's going to be invoice number, then enter invoice date. Okay, let me just type date. Then we press Ctrl A to highlight. So we have to go to the home tab here and change the fonts, the type style to right, and we'll go back to our font and change to, let me see, Roboto bold, and we can reduce the font size to 12. That's too small, and make it 16, and we change it to white also. So you can place it here, right here. Now we need to go back to our text tools again, then serial number, Control A to highlight, then go back to my font style and Roboto bold. So we can reduce the font size by, let's see, 12 is okay. Now we can change the color to white also. Now we take it from here to this place. So press Shift key and select the black shape now. Then we press C, Control E. We press E to align to the center of the shape. Now we have to select this, and we press down Control key and right click to make a duplicate. Then copy here. So we have to go back to our text tools now. We press Ctrl A to highlight, and we type items description. Okay, so and just tap and this. Okay, so we can make a duplicate again. Right click and Control key down and copy here. Then we go back to text tools and Control T to highlight. Then we type rate. So you can press down Control key and take it to this column here at the center column. Now right click again, Control key down, and then copy here. So this one can be quantity, Control A, QTY, right? So I need to Control key down again, right click, and make a duplicate. Then we just copy here. So we go back to our text tools and press Control A to highlight. So this is going to be amount. All right. So now we can scroll down and continue with our design. So we go back to our text tools again and we type time of service. Control A to highlight. So we come here and change the font style to Roboto normal. Then we can reduce the font size to, let's see, 9 is too small. And change it to 12. Then we can change the color to this type of green here, lemon green, and place it right here. So time of service, you have to put colon there. All right, so now here is going to be, so we can make use of this and we press Control key down and right click to drag, copy here. So we have to click on the text, Control A. So this place can be subtotal. Then task, then Control A to highlight. So we can change the color to this type of black here so that it shows. Then we go back to our font style and we change to Roboto black. And in this case, we have to increase the font size to, let's see, 18. Okay. So it can be here, right here. Now, one other thing we can do is that we can go back to the text tool and press Ctrl A to highlight, then Ctrl T to open a text character panel. Alright, so having opened a text character panel, I'm going to increase the distance between the text. So let me try 130, enter. Okay, I think I'm good with 130. Then I'll press enter again. Here is going to be total. Now you can see it's not visible because of the same color. We have to select the total text now. So I will change the color to this type of green. So with that, we are good to go. So let me increase the distance to 140, enter. Okay. So 143. All right, so here I need to select my pen tools now. Then here I'll make a part. Control key down to cut. Then I will go back to my pick tools now. I'll select the stroke now. Then I'll go back to my color palette, right click on it to change the color to white. Now here, I'm going to tap it to the top a little bit. So here, I'll come back here and Control D to duplicate this text. So I'll put it down here. Then I'll go back to my text tools and Control A. Then I'll type signature and date. So Control A. So we can paint it with white also. So go back to my text tools. Then I'll press Shift key down and select this stroke. Then I'll make sure I press C to center alignment. Then I'll come to the Home tab here and click on Group. So I'm done with this segment. So I can delete my text character panel. Now, okay, so we are almost done with the invoice. So at the bottom here, click on the text tools and you can type "Thank you for your patronage." So Control A to highlight. So we can change the font style to Roboto Bold. Okay, let's see Roboto Medium. Then I'm going to reduce the font size to something like 12. If that is not going to be small, then I'll take the text here. Then I'll change the color to white. Now press Shift key and select the green shape. Then I'll press C and E. So that's that. Now this place is going to be Invoice 2. So here it will be Invoice 2. Control A to highlight. So we can change this to white also, and we change the font type to Roboto Black. Okay, let's see Roboto Bold, and we'll reduce the font size to something like 12. We'll make it bold. Okay, let me see 14th. So Invoice 2. So this is where the company name of the recipient is going to be, and here is going to be payment mode. Method. Okay, let's put it that way. Control A, and we'll go back to the font and we change this to let me make it black. Then we'll reduce the font size by 12 and replace it right here. Then we paint it with white and then click on OK. So let us zoom in and see. Okay, I was thinking of changing this lemon green to, let me try and see orange. So I'm going to edit the color. Okay, so I think I'm satisfied with this type of orange color, and we'll scroll down and okay, and this and this, and okay. So, and this, and this. So I think I'm satisfied with this orange and black. This is good. So now this is how you make a standard invoice in CorelDRAW. So if you enjoyed this video, please try to create something nice and send it to me on WhatsApp, and let me see how far you are able to understand invoice design in CorelDRAW. So thank you for watching from the beginning to the end. So to